Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. So first of all, I want to start off by saying thank you to everybody that watches my videos. Thank you to everybody that has subscribed to my channel. I just reached 1,000 subscribers, so I'm very thankful to you guys and I'm very excited for that. So as you can see, today I'm going to repot some of my much needed house plants. They've been in these pots for way too long, these nursery pots for way too long. So I'm going to go ahead and repot them up today. It's kind of warm out here, so I don't know how many I will get done. Hopefully I can get them all done because they are in much need of it. So first, I'm going to start off by mixing up the potting soil. I do have some in here already, but I'm definitely going to need more. So I'm just going to go ahead and mix it up. So once again, I'm going to use what's it called, black gold potting soil. So let me just cut this bag open. I'm just going to dump the whole bag in. It just makes it easier. Alright, next I'm going to dump some of this orchid bark in. And I don't do too much of this. I'm going to say maybe on this it's like 2.5 to 3 cups. Okay. Let me mix that up here. And then I'm going to add in some perlite. I need to buy some more perlite. I'm almost out of it. So I need to get over to Lowe's, or even, I don't even know, I think Ace Hardware might have it as well. So I might have to just go there and pick up some more soil and some more perlite. And then for the perlite, I like to do a little bit more. So that's about 1 cup. I'm going to say for this whole bag of soil, I put like about 4 to 5 cups of perlite. So this is what it's looking like so far. And just mix it up really good here. All right, so the first plant I'm going to repot. Let's start off by my peace lily that I bought at clearance on Lowe's. Probably, I'm going to say in December. And it is still in the nursery pot. I think I'm going to put a little bit more perlite in here. Okay, so I put probably like another 1.5 cups of perlite in the soil, just to get it really good draining soil. Okay, that looks about good. Alright, so this looks pretty good, has enough perlite in it. Alright, so first one is going to be this peace lily that I got at Lowe's. It was on clearance for $3. This is a plant that I did not know what it was, and you guys were so kind to tell me that it is a peace lily. I will never forget now what a peace lily looks like. I don't know, for some reason I don't know. I just spaced out when it came to peace lilies, but it's doing really good. It has new growth in there, and I think it will just do much better if I get it in a new pot with some new soil. So that one's probably too small. Let's see, this one's probably, that one probably works just good for this. It's about 1 inch bigger. Alright, so I'm going to start by putting soil in the bottom of here. I'm going to try to get some of the soil off this, this peace lily. So I'm going to build up the soil more on the bottom. So we'll do about that much. And let me get this out. So the roots don't look too bad. So I'm not going to get it, you know, rough it up too much, but here I'll show you what the roots look like. So they don't look too bad. This plant's pretty healthy, so I just want to get it in a new pot. So I'm going to put it down in here, and I think that looks about at a good level. And then I'm just going to fill it in. So earlier this morning, I was going out to go get some coffee, and I noticed that there was a leak in our garage. There's water all over in our garage. So I called my husband out there, and it's coming from our water heater. So right now we have no water. We're waiting on someone to come and fix it. So I figured, why not pot some plants while I am waiting for my water to be back on, because I need to do laundry and you know, stuff like that. So alright, so there's the first one. That one wasn't very difficult. It just needed to be in a new pot. I think it looks really good in this pot. I'm sure that it will do great and it will grow very well for me. So that is the first one. Let me just set that aside here. Okay, so next one. Oh, I bought this little one here. So this is the Tom Thumb. This is the one that I got at, it was Home Depot. It was in my last haul. If you guys didn't watch my February plant haul, I'll link it, I think in a card up here. So you guys can go and watch that. I got some really cool plants. I got like 20 plants. So, alright, so this one, I have these little pots that I got at Joann's, the craft store, and so I think that one will fit very good in there. And most of the time I just use the same soil for all my plants. Of course, if it's, you know, an orchid, you wouldn't use this kind of medium, but for most of my plants, they do very well with this. If I was going to plant up or repot like a cactus or something, I might put a little bit more orchid bark, but they do pretty well. All my plants do pretty well with this same medium, so you know, I just leave it at that. Okay, so this one, here, let me put this down. This one, I don't think it needs too much roughing up. I'm just going to take some of the soil off here. It's pretty dry. I haven't watered it since I got it, because it is a succulent. So I'm just going to set it down here in this pot. That might be a little bit too much soil. Okay, perfect. And now I'm just going to fill it in. I love these little pots for these little succulents. And I got them at Joann's, the craft store. And I think they're less than $1, and then a lot of times they'll have like a coupon there for you know, 25% off your total order. So I always catch those deals so I can buy these cute little pots. Okay, and I'm just going to fill it in a little bit here in the middle. And that one's very cute. Hopefully, it looks like it's the pot's a little bit too big for that, but I think it will be fine. It's maybe an inch bigger than the pot that it was in. It just looks kind of like on an island in there, but I'm sure it will do fine. That's just a cute little Tom Thumb. Okay, and let me just put this out of the way. So the next one is my purple passion. So I got this one, I think it was on my January plant haul as well. I was at the secondhand store, and they had this cute purple pot, and it looks like it had an orchid or something in it. The pot was $1, so I thought it'd be perfect for this purple passion plant. So let's see how this one works. Of course, I'm going to have to put a lot of the medium of the soil in the bottom. Oh, and my husband drilled a hole in the bottom for me because it didn't have a hole, so he was so kind to drill a hole in there for me. So this one I'm going to fill up a little more than halfway, and let's see, this one's been growing very well, so I don't really want to mess with it too much. Let's see if we can see what the roots look like. I keep it pretty moist, just because I think that's what these plants like. It's been doing pretty good, so I'm just going to put this, the roots are pretty healthy looking, and I'm just going to stick it right down in here and stick some soil on top. I'm going to dump a little bit of the soil out. Perfect. Okay, and then where's that little piece that fell off? This piece has some roots, so I'm just going to stick it back down in here. Okay. And then I'm just going to fill it up. It is very warm out here. I'm going to say right now it's about 75 to 78 degrees, probably pushing 80 degrees out here. So I'm kind of sweating, but that's fine. Gives me something to do. All right, how cute does that look? I love it. I'm so glad I found this pot. Okay, that looks very cute. Yeah, all right, that is the third one. And then the next one I'm going to do is my much needed Philodendron Brazil. So this plant wasn't doing so great for me. It still looks a little bit like it's not too happy, but it is putting off new leaves. It has a new one that's coming up right here, another one over here. So it's doing good, but it can be doing better. Oops, sorry. All right, so let's see what pot I can use for this. I'm gonna say this one probably fits pretty good. It's deeper than this nursery pot, but that's fine. It'll give it room to grow. And this one's pretty dry. I have not watered it for about 5 days or so. So let me just put some soil in here first. Alright, I'm going to put it a little bit more than halfway. So about 3 big scoops. Just because the soil that is in with this plant is probably not the best for it. It's dried out. It's been in this pot for a while. So let me loosen it up here. Okay, and then I'm just going to gather all these, all it up together in my hand and pull it out of there. And let's see, so those are what the roots look like. They're not too bad. I'm just going to kind of loosen it up, get some of the soil off. Okay, and I'm going to stick it right down in here. Okay, and then I'm just going to fill it up here. This is such a messy job. Am I the only one that makes a huge mess when I repot plants? So this one's been doing very well since I put it on my shelf with a lot of sunlight. And I'm going to give this one a good watering when our water comes back on. But I think it looks really cute in this pot. Very cute. All right, now I hope that it has some healthy soil that it can continue to grow and get new leaves and trail. And I think it looks really cute. So there is that one. I'll just give it a really good watering when I can. All right, so the next plant that I'm going to repot is my pink Chinese evergreen. So this one, the soil on the top looks kind of gross. So I'm going to use this pot. It's a little bit bigger than the plant. And I'm going to start by putting some in the bottom here. It's so windy, it's blowing the soil all around. Goodness. Okay, so this is like maybe halfway, because I'm going to try to get some of the soil off this. Mostly just the top soil of this I'm going to get off. Oh my goodness, look at these roots. How cool is that? And for any of you that watch my videos, you know that I live close to a train track, like super close to the train track. So I think I hear a train coming. I'm probably going to have to pause the video here real quick. I'll try to get this one done. So that looks pretty good in there. I'm just going to finish filling it in here. I just wanted to get some of that soil off the top because it was looking kind of moldy. Alright, yeah, let me pause the video here real quick and I will be right back. So anyway, this plant looks pretty good. I just wanted to get that soil off the top because it was looking kind of gross, but I think it looks much better in here. I think it'll be a lot happier, and it already gave me one bloom, so I'm sure it will continue to bloom, and it has new leaves, so I'm pretty happy with this plant. So that looks pretty cute. This one goes next to my TV in my living room because it's just so pretty and it just adds like a pop of color to my living room. So there's that one. All right, and the next one is going to be my Monstera Adansonii. So I've had this plant, I don't know, maybe 3 months or so, 3-4 months, somewhere around there. It is growing roots out of the bottom here, so we'll see how we're gonna get those out. I have to watch this plant very carefully because my last one got mealy bugs on it, and I don't want this one to have the same problem. I have been noticing some yellowing leaves, but I mean the plant's growing new leaves like every day, so I think it's pretty healthy. But I keep a close eye on this one. So the plant that I've had it sitting in, the pot, is this one. So I think this pot will work very well with it. It doesn't have the best drainage, but I'll just keep an eye on how much I water it. So I'm going to start off by putting think I'm gonna put maybe halfway up on this one. Sorry if you can still hear the train in the background. Seems like a long one today. Okay, so that's about halfway. And then let's see if we can get this out of this pot here without damaging it too much. So let me squeeze it. I love this plant, but when I got that other one with mealybugs, it freaked me out, and I kind of didn't want to buy this plant again, but like I said, I've just been keeping a really close eye on it, and it seems to be doing pretty well. Oh, that wasn't too bad. It came out pretty easily, actually. So there's the roots on that one. Definitely needs to be repotted. Let me just going to kind of get the topsoil off, not mess with it too much since it's doing very well, but I just want to get it in a new pot here. Okay, so looks very beautiful, and I'm just going to fill up around the edges here. So what other kind of videos would you guys like to see me do? I watch a lot of YouTube, and I see people doing different stuff. Is there something that you guys would like to see me do? I'm always up for suggestions, and I would love to hear your input on, you know, things that you would like to see me do. I am going to be doing some nursery shop with me's here pretty soon, but other than that, I don't really know what other videos to do. So if you guys have any suggestions, I would totally love to hear them. Okay. All right, a little bit more here on the side. And I think eventually I'll have to get a pole, one of the moss poles for this plant, because it does grow. It seems to be growing pretty quickly, actually, which is nice. And I will have to show you guys a plant tour of my my dining room area, because if you watched my plant room tour, if not, I'll link it so you guys can watch that if you're interested. So I moved all of my plants except for some of my sansevierias out of there because they just weren't getting enough light here in the what you would call winter. And they just weren't doing so great. The sunlight in there isn't that good. So right now I just have my 3 sansevieria. I have my poinsettia in there because it's kind of a dark area, and I have my sad looking fiddly fig in there also. But those are, and then I also have my sansevieria cylindrical and another sansevieria in there. Those ones do very well in there, but the other ones I had to move out. I did get a shelf, one of the IKEA shelves for Christmas, so I put them all on there. And I even moved my shelf from that plant room out of there into this east-facing window, south-facing window. So I will have to show you guys, give you a tour of that, and show you where I put all these plants. So if you guys want to see an updated plant tour, then give this video a thumbs up so I know that that's something you guys want to see. And then I'll definitely show you guys around and show you where I put all these plants and my shelf and my setup, because it's different now, so the plants can get more sun. All right, so there is this plant. I think it looks really good in this pot. Like I said, the drainage isn't that great, so I'm definitely going to have to watch how I water it. But for the most part, I think it looks pretty good. So I have one more plant. This one is just my little aluminum Pylea. I love this plant. Let me see. Which pot should I put it in? This one? Does that one look cute? Or should I put it in maybe this one? I think this one. I'll put it in this one. So with this one, I just need a little bit of soil here in the bottom. Not too much. Just like not even halfway up there. And I try to keep this one pretty moist as well. It is on my shelf in my south-facing window, just so it gets a lot of sun. But it's been doing pretty good, so I'm just gonna loosen up the soil here, the roots. I'm not really gonna mess with it too much. Just gonna take off this topsoil here. And then I will stick it in this pot. We dump a little bit of the soil out. Perfect. Just fill up the sides. It's really hot out here. And standing in the sun is very hot. So pretty soon I'm not going to be able to do planting videos outside because it's just way too hot. I'm going to have to figure out how to do it in my house. Okay. All right, that is the last one here. I think it looks really cute. I wish I had like a silver pot or a gray pot or something, because it'd kind of go with the, you know, it'd pick up like on the aluminum silver part in the leaves, but I think this one looks cute. I think it will do well in here. So, yep, there's that one, so cute. So which one of these is your favorite? Which one do you think looks cutest in their new pots? I like the Monstera, but I'm really leaning towards this Purple Passion in the purple pot. I think it looks really cute, so glad I found that pot. But yeah, let me know which one of these is your favorite, and then definitely leave me a comment down below. Let me know some videos that you guys would like to see from me. And I just want to thank everybody for watching, and until next time guys, bye!